Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this super pretty inverted tails up and tails down boutique style bow. I haven't got an official name for it yet, but like I said, just look how pretty that is. And I've used some of my favourite like mother deer ribbon for this one. Look how cute that is. So I've got all my measurements and they'll be in the descriptions below for you, just so you know. So like I said, if you miss them now, don't worry too much. Got my corresponding 9mm for the centre, 2 pieces, and it's all 1.5 inch ribbon, 2 pieces at 22 centimetres, and 4 pieces at 32 centimetres. And obviously I've got one pink and one cream, and what I've done is I have layered them together. I have heat sealed the edges of all 4, so they're sealed like that, and I have also pinched to centre the ribbons of all the 2 pieces once they're together. And what we want to do is we want to fold them in half, and we need some pins for this. And without a head. So we want to fold that directly in half and pin like so. Repeat on the other side. So that both of our pieces are central. Okay, and then you take it. What you want to do is where we've marked our centres, here and here, line them up so that they're together, and then we want to pin in the centre of there. So, like so. And then we want to repeat exactly the same thing and do it so your pin faces towards you, so that when we go like this, they line up. It'll make it easier to get your bow all centred and balanced. So exactly the same this side. Again, another pin right in the centre. Okay, and like I said, that one will come up to meet it here. So you've got 2 like this, and when you sit them like this, you should have one going this way, so that's on the outer that way, and that's on the outer that way, and that's where you sort of get the more balanced look of your bows. Okay, and what I've done, to make sure I get my facings right, so what you want to do is on this particular one, because obviously these run down, so we want one to run up and one to run down when we wrap them to get them to go in the right direction. Okay, and I put my pin so I was reminded which way to pin this for you. And what we want to do is we want to put that against where our ribbons overlap each other. So we want to go round like that. I'm just going to re-pin over so we can wrap nicely. And then you want to go round like so, and like this, so that this is left out. Okay, and then move your pin so that's central, and that's what you'll have your deer facing up on that one. And then we want to do the same thing with this one. Just make sure it faces the right way when I've wrapped it. So, to go from there. Double check. This is why I always check before I start making. Yeah, there we go. So we did that one upwards, we want this one running down, and again, start from your overlap. There we go. Pin, like I said, I always play around and make sure that I've got my prints exactly where I want them, and I advise you do the same thing, otherwise when you start stitching them into the bow it takes a lot longer to take them out at that point than it does to play around and get them exactly placed at this point. Okay, so repin that central. So as you can see, we've got the deers facing up that way and down that way. Okay, just move this to one side for 1 second. So hold from this bit, you want to bring your pin up to that centre, like so, and that will be the balance of the bow, and that's what it will look like at the moment, but we're making it inverted. So you bring that up and you tail out, reline those pins up, and repin through all your layers. And this is your front, and this is what your back looks like. Okay, front, back. And we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. Hold this piece, bring your pin up to the centre, and that's what you get for now. Take that over, flick your tail so it's out, line up your pins so your bow's all even, repin so you pin through all of them, and then like I said, there is your front, and this is what your back will look like. And obviously, as we saw before, the prints are both still in the exact same direction. Now with our stitches, when we start, move the tail up for you just for a second. So we want to start our stitches from where all our layers meet together. So from here we want to go in from above, and it's 6, and on the 6th one we should be coming out as all the layers wrap round and meet here. Okay, and then we're going to start the other way, opposite direction with the other side. So from above, as I said, where all of those join, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 is coming out through there, and what you'll have is 3 bumps. Like I said, try and get your stitches as even as possible, and it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, out. So in 1, 2, out, and the back you'll have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so pull that through and leave a little bit of a tail here. And then we want to start this side from where the tail's down in this direction. And again, we want to do from when all those layers meet. And again, it's 6 this side, and try and make them as even as possible again. So in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make sure you're capturing all of those layers. I've got a little bit of free there, so I'm just going to heat seal that so I don't see that. And again, you'll get 3 nice creases, and it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, out, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll see the other side 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me just open that up a little bit more for you, and that's what you should have. So There we go. I don't take the pins out until I'm finished cinching everything. So that's everything ready to go. And what I do is, as you see, I always double loop so that I can do this, loop that through there. And then you can pull them together nicely. Take out both your pins. Cinch both sides super tight, like so. And then what I like to do is I go through the back and pull super tight again, and then I go over where those creases join as close as I can to the middle. So that you get this. So like I said, tails up, tails down. How pretty is that centre? I like it just like this. You could put an embellishment in the centre and not wrap it and it'd still look just as pretty. Got a couple of stitches in the back. And if you wanted to change this up a little, you could add a pinwheel. You could add a half pinwheel. You could add a double tucks, anything like that. Or you can leave it as it is. I like them as they are. I think they're super pretty like this. And I'm just going to curve my tail up slightly. Heat seal that one. Can do the same this side. Just a gentle curve round. Or you could do them straight or at an angle, whatever you personally prefer. There we go. That's what it looks like at the minute. Like I said, I've got a 9mm for a centre wrap. And I've got a 45 clip here. So this is what your back looks like. There we go. I want a touch of glue just here, across the clip. Hold that down against our bow for a second. Want to heat seal on 9mm. Pop a touch of glue just there. Open up our clip. There we go. And wrap round, nice and tight. At least twice. Okay, get rid of that extra. Be careful not to cut your bow underneath, don't want that. Heat seal your end. Touch of glue just there. There we go. Hold that down. And there we go. We've got the super pretty tails down inverted, well, tails up and down inverted boutique. Like I said, I absolutely love these. As you can see on this one, I've got the deers facing out on this one and the deers sort of facing in on that one. Like I said, I absolutely love them, and they end up being about 4 inches wide, so like I said, they're not the biggest bows in the world, but they're a nice length, and with the tails they're about 5 long that way. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this really useful and you enjoyed it. If you need any more help with anything at all, the measurements and everything are in the description, along with my page and Facebook group. And if, like I said, if you need anything else, just give me a message or ask me on one of those, and I'll be happy to sort you out. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.